Sales are slow, confidence is low, and the media and the headlines are saying this is a terrible market. But what if I told you that this is the best market in years, but only for the right buyer or seller? And no, this is not a video where I say it's a great time to buy and have a 10-minute sales talk, but rather I'm just going to talk about what my clients are doing currently and where I'm seeing opportunities here in the Greater Toronto Area. By the way, if you're watching this, my name is Dilyar Marat. I'm a real estate broker here in the Greater Toronto Area, and I live here in the Durham region. I make these videos, these educational real estate videos, to help you stay informed about the market. So if you find this helpful, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe. It would really help me out. With that said, let's get started. Opportunity number one. First-time condo buyers. Now, I know that the condo market is doing bad right now, and I've talked about this multiple times on my channel, but why now? Look, as a first-time buyer, you have a lot of inventory to choose from. This is a buyer's market. It doesn't matter if you want to be in downtown Toronto, or if you want to be North York, or if you want to be in the suburbs. The amount of listings available for sale are at record highs. Imagine if you had a time machine and you can go back to 2019. Well, you actually can't go back to it, but the prices of condo prices of today are that of 2019. I mean, think about it. For the last 6 years, condos did not appreciate. I mean, it did. It went up, and now we're back down to 2019 prices. So if you're a first-time buyer, and if you're looking to live in a property for yourself, this is a pretty damn good time to buy a condo for you to live in. You can negotiate the price. You can pick and choose what floor you want to be in, with what kind of views you want to have. You want to have as long of a closing as you can. You want to have a lot of conditions. You can do all that stress-free and pick arguably the best product on the market right now. Look, buyers have been begging for markets like this, right? And here we are. It's here, but no one's really taking anything. And here's a bonus tip. If you're willing to take on a tenant, meaning if you're willing to buy a property with a tenant in it, then you can even save yourself thousands of dollars, because tenanted properties are selling below market value, and you can negotiate hard and get yourself a steal if you're willing to assume the tenants. Opportunity number two. Sellers. Sellers with large, old condos. Look, it's no secret that the new products, the new condos that are being built, or the ones that just got completed, are tiny. Some people call it dog crates, right? They're small, very small living space. It's small shoe boxes in the sky, whatever you want to call them. But these older condos and older floor plans are in. They're more spacious, bigger living space, bigger bedrooms, bigger closets, and it's just a much more livable layout. And these new builds don't look like that. Developers are not building those big spacious units, so there is a big demand for it. As people are downsizing, they don't want to be in a small shoebox. They want to be in a nice, well laid out unit with a properly managed building. A typical buyer for this is somebody with a lot of cash who doesn't need a mortgage. So if you have a condo in a fairly well-managed building, in a good layout, good space, if it shows well, or if it has a potential for some renovation, then you might be in luck, because there is a lot of demand for condos of that size. Opportunity number three, assignment market, or as I like to call it, pre-construction at a discount. For the record, if you are a seller and you're trying to assign your pre-construction unit, then this is a terrible time to do so, because you're going to be losing a lot of money. But if you're a buyer and you're looking for a deal, assignment market is where you're going to be looking. Look, some investors just cannot close. They bought pre-construction years ago, rates are high, and they just simply cannot close. So they may be paid $1,500 a square foot, and now they're trying to let them go for $1,000 or maybe less than $1,000. But I got to put a disclaimer here. Just because sellers are walking away from their deposits does not mean that it's a good deal. It doesn't automatically make it a good deal. There are a lot of crap in the assignment space as well. So you got to know what you're looking for and filter through the crap to find the gold. Because you got to remember that 98% of the assignment deals are not on MLS. These are off-market deals. So if you rely on Zillow or House Sigma to come up with the figure, or if that's how you shop for a home, you're not going to be able to find these properties. You need an agent who specializes in this space, has a lot of connections in this space to walk you through the steps. And remember, when it comes to negotiating, these sellers aren't just motivated, they are panicking. If you're a seller and you're trying to sign your condo unit right now on the market with everything that's going on, you're not just motivated, you are panicking. Okay, so if you're a buyer, you got to remember that, and you have to try to get the best deal possible for yourself. Opportunity number 4, upsizers or move up buyers. And specifically here in the Durham region, this is where the townhouses to detached homes. Freehold townhomes are hot. Semis are hot. Properties under 800,000 are fairly hot, especially here in the Durham region. But you want that 2-car garage, 4-bedroom home? Well, those ones are sitting on the market a little bit longer. Those are the million to 1.1 plus, depending on where you look, from Pickering all the way to Oshawa. And those homes are sitting on the market longer. There's less buyers for them. They're just higher price point. And the gap between these bigger detaches and these smaller townhomes are getting smaller and smaller. So essentially you're trading up, right? You're trading your existing property to a bigger home. So the idea is simple. Your existing home, if it's a smaller home priced under 800,000, you're going to be selling it in a hot market, right? There's not a lot of inventory in that market. And then you're going to be buying something in 1 million plus, which the market is more balanced or a little cooler. So you sell in the hot market, you buy in a cooler market. It's a win for you. But with that said, I want to bring up an important point. This is a really tough market for somebody who's selling their condo, let's say, a 1-bedroom or a 1+ den, and then try to upsize into a freehold property. Because condos, as I've said before, are suffering. The condo owners and sellers are suffering right now. So you're actually selling in a very cool market, and you're going into somewhat of a hot market. So you're selling for a discount, but you're not getting any discount when you buy. So with that said, those are the 4 types of opportunities that I'm seeing in the market right now. And I want to make something absolutely clear. There are a lot of uncertainties in this market right now. Interest rates is one of them. Tariffs, imports, exports, global tensions. We got election coming up at the end of April. All those things I've just mentioned is actually making buyers to pause their real estate plans. And it shows. The data is coming in. People aren't buying homes like they used to. But a bad market doesn't mean there are no opportunities. It just means that there are fewer people looking and fewer people see these opportunities. But if you are strategic, then this could be the year where you get into your first home, or move up into your dream home, or maybe get yourself a nice investment property. With that said, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. We'll see you soon.